Welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun Moon Rising for the okay, it stays Taurus. For the last week of August 2019, we are using the Hermetic Tarot deck, and we had the After Tarot for clarification if needed. That was the Lovers that just flew out for you. Children of the Voice, Divine. Okay, the card of Gemini, Taurus. So some of you either have Gemini in your sign, in your chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini here, but love is on the table. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what additional message, Spirit, do you have for our Taurus friends? Additional message do you have for our Taurus friends? Additional message, guidance. Five of Wands, Lord of Strength. There may be a little bit of tension, of disagreement, where people are maybe in their ego here. Everyone wants their opinion to be heard, to be their voice, what they're thinking to be the top one. And we have two cards that came out, and we'll keep both of them because they came out like this, crossing each other, okay? And we have the King of Wands on top of, at the bottom of the deck. I said on top, so there you go. Prince of the Chariot of Fire. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit that came out like this. Now the Eight of Wands is the card of travel, fast-moving energy, communication, the card of Mercury in Sagittarius. And then we have the Hermit, which is the card representing number 9 here, representing Virgo. We are in Virgo season currently, Taurus, and Virgo is also an earth sign like you. So I find that to be very interesting. It's such a contrast because the Hermit card is known for the Hermit card is the card of going deep within, right? Going into seclusion to meditate, to find the answers that lies within ourselves, to really get to know ourselves, or higher self, all of ourselves, or spiritual self here. And here it comes out with the Eight of Wands, which is the card of like it will be like the Hermit will be stillness, and the Eight of Wands will be like moving fast and far, right? So there's a sense of here during this time there's a push and pull that you're dealing with because they came crossing each other, okay? It's like you had a crossword, Taurus, of do I communicate, do I go with the Lord of Swiftness here, Mercury in Sagittarius, action, right? The Eight of Wands is a kind of action, and the 8 making that infinity symbol here, the 8th house, house of Scorpio. There's a sense of transformation. Do I communicate? Do I allow my words, the wisdom that I've gained from whatever it is that you've been dealing with, do I allow this to create the transformation that's necessary? Do I allow this to be the change factor, right? The change there's an expression they use for that. Do I allow this to be what caused do I allow this to be the change factor, whatever, to bring in that transformation, to choose the path forward while you're standing at that crossroad, because they were standing there like crossing each other? Or do I remain still? The Hermit stays still. The Hermit remains in their stillness, in going deep within themselves, right? Perhaps sometimes it's not even just still in isolation. The only thing they have with them is their dog, right? Their companion, their loyal companion, that's represented by a dog usually, and that light, that lantern that follows them, and their walking stick, right? They don't need anything else. They don't need that much, the Hermit, because what they're looking for is the light that is within them, is that voice that is within them. It's who am I in this great universe, right? That's the journey of the Hermit, to go deep within, and it's a journey that's inspired by the divine. This is a major arcana, okay? And getting to the nitty-gritty of it all. Virgo is about the details. Virgo is about following the rules. Virgo is about understanding the law of nature, the law of us, that govern us, is our higher selves even. So okay, we haven't even looked at those first 2 cards, but for whatever reason, it was really calling me to talk about this for you, Taurus. It seems like there's a decision to be made here. You had a crossroad in deciding which is the best way to approach a situation. That's the way the cards came out. That's what was so It's like there's something here. There's something here for you. And let me pull the cards up for you, okay? So you can look at them, Taurus. Whatever image jumps at you, whatever information you get, just by looking at these images here, just by taking on the essence of the cards, that yourself you can come up with your own answer in regards to your own situation. This is a general message. It may not resonate with you, or part of it may resonate with you. Always apply it to your life as you see fit, okay? The first card that we had, that was the card of the Lovers. I never see the Lovers so much as a card of decision. I see the Lovers as it is the card of Gemini. Yes, we have to take into account the different aspect of ourselves, of the self, right? The dark side and the light side of the self, the shadow side, and look at this. It's almost like someone is trying to slay is trying to slay a dragon here. But it's like, where do they end and where does that dragon start? You can't even tell. So yeah, there's a sense here with the Lovers card that there's like a masculine and feminine aspect coming into balance, keeping it balanced, taking both of them into account, the union of the two. No, understanding that we need that that shadow self in order to bring forth that light self, to even recognize the light aspect of the selves. Okay, Taurus, it's almost like you are doing that inner work, and you're going very deep within yourself to do that inner work here. Okay, and you're taking real actions. Lord of Swords, the Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands, it's as if for you, Taurus, this has been an ongoing thing. This has been something that's been brewing in the background, that's been brewing within yourself. Okay, this is Saturnian energy with the Five of Wands, trying to find order, trying to find discipline, trying to bring things into an understanding where there is like argument, where there is a disunion, where there is ego, where there is like people feel like they're not being heard, like, you know, they feel like they need to shout over each other. It's bringing that things into order. This Virgo season, Virgo is all about order. Virgo, that's why they rule by the maiden, right, by the virgins. There's a sense of wanting things to be perfect, but it's not so much wanting things to be perfect as much as is to do the things you know you're supposed to do to the best of your ability, right? To follow the rules of the law, to the letter of the law, to follow the rules, to make sure that you have your stuff in order. That I don't know about you, I don't know if things might fall down tomorrow, but I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And here again is the same situation as far as the actions that you feel like you are taking, especially when it comes to your public face, to your reputation. You are really taking this into account here. You're bringing it all together. You're going deep within yourself to do the work, okay? To do the work and to and for some of you with that Eight of Wands here, I feel like wherever there was blockages, wherever there were wherever there were, you were like short-sighted, you're going to bring all of this together. You're gonna shine your light into these areas there, okay? And let's not forget, at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very powerful, very mystical, very confident, action-driven. This is like the alpha male here. With that King of Wands. Taurus, we got disconnected for a second here. But with the King of Wands, this is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy. Okay, you have a lot of fire here. Anyways, but let's get some clarification for you. I want to get some clarification on the Lover's card. Let's start with the Lover's card. Clarification on the Lover's card for Taurus spirit. Clarification on the Lover's card for Taurus. Clarification on the Lover's card for Taurus. Clarification on the Lover's card for Taurus, please. Okay. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Yes, this is about love. This is about love for you, okay? This is about an offer of new beginning. For me, the Lovers is always about love. At the very least, if it's not love with another, it's love of the self. Love within yourself. Page of Wands. You guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign, or you yourself have fire in you. You have a lot of fire. There's about a new beginning here, and for some of you, it may be that that person is younger. You're dealing with a younger fire sign, or you are you want to extend an offer of love to someone. You want to offer an offer of love to someone, but it's as if you know that in doing so, you're going to have to leave behind your old life. you're gonna have to start over from scratch, right? You're gonna have to really create a new foundation with that person, and you're gonna have to leave your town, your home, to perhaps go to that person to start that new beginning. Okay, it's a big change. In extending that offer of love, it will bring a lot of changes to your situation. Page of Pentacles on the Five of Wands. This is also work, in relation to work, not just the action. Okay, this is like someone who's starting a new beginning here. And here we have the Nine of Wands, needing to protect what is ours. Okay, there's a sense of protection with the Nine of Wands. And no, it's not paranoia. It's about like having learned some lessons in life and understanding that we don't want to go back to the old. We want to protect the gains that we have made so far. Okay, the page is still young. You still have a lot of growth to attend to, because this is not the King of Pentacles. It is a Page of Pentacles. You are at the beginning of the career of your career. You are this is kind of like your energy here, Taurus. You feel like you may not have that much to offer someone, and you feel like you want to provide. You want to be the provider. You want to be the protector. You want to have all your things in order, before you present yourself. You want to present your best foot forward. Okay, and it's as if like you want to show up a sense of strength. You want to come from a place of strength. Six of Swords, movement. Okay, yes, some of you may need to travel, to look. I felt that with that Page of Wands here. Some of you may have to change location. It's on the Eight of Wands. It's on the Eight of Wands, and here comes the Five of Swords again on top of that Eight of Wands. So that travel may be because you guys have to leave something trouble behind. Perhaps you needed to leave that way of relating with each other, or the way of thinking that brought in conflict and ego and all of that. That's why that travel is needed. Okay, or perhaps it was the distance or the location where you are itself that was causing that level of disagreement. Let's say one person was working away from each other. It was for work that you had to be away. That distance needed to be created. So perhaps the trust was lost. Someone is like, I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you're doing. And that's why you understand that now. Before this new offer before you can bring that new offer to that person, you have to understand you're gonna have to leave behind that old life. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to travel. You're going to have to go so you can set a new foundation, so you can go to a new place with that person. Okay, for those of you, this is a love situation. Even if it's a family situation or work situation, the same applies. You're at that crossroad there. You know there's a need to communicate. There's a need to go, because the swords are also about communication. Okay, there's a need to go from the choppy water, from wherever there was trouble, because now you have a new level of understanding with that Eight of Wands. This is a Mercury in Sagittarius. You have a new level of understanding. You have gained some wisdom, and you want to communicate. You want to express yourself in a new way, in a way that's gonna bring peace. That's going to bring harmony into your situation. Okay, and here we have the Eight of Swords that fell onto the floor with the Six of Wands. Now this is victory. This is victory over where you felt stuck. This is victory over where there was stagnancy. This is victory over where there was a sense of I'm not in control of my life, of my situation. I'm stuck in this place. I'm stuck in this situation. I'm stuck. I cannot. No, this is victory over that. And that's why that travel is happening, because you're going to remove yourself from that feeling of being stuck. And for a lot of you, if it is you, Taurus, that's been feeling that way, that has been stuck, that has to do the travel, someone is coming to release you. You're gonna have help. You're not doing it alone. Even in that boat, you see, she's not alone. Someone's gonna come. And that and someone's gonna come to help you, to cut the cord, okay, to release you, and that's gonna bring victory into that situation. This is just beautiful here. And let's see the Hermit card. Clarification on the Hermit card. Clarification on the Hermit card. Clarification on the Hermit card. We have a lot of air and fire there for you, Taurus. So some of you are dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or this is your own energy, especially with the for some of you it may be that fire sign that comes in to release you from that place of stagnancy, of feeling stuck, of feeling restrained, or feeling like that's it, I cannot get out of this. Or even if it's just a way of thinking, someone's gonna come to the rescue. That's what's important to know, to get out of this here, Taurus. There's help coming towards you. Clarification on the Hermit, Spirit. Clarification on the Hermit. 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 Clarification. Oh, perfect. The Empress. Taurus energy. That's your energy here, Taurus. You really, once you get to that earning, I don't need to take anymore. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Once you go to that hermit journey, you have gone through all of this. You understand how to protect yourself. You remove yourself from a situation that wasn't healthy. You leave the location even where you were at. You leave behind all those ego trips and all these issues. You're gonna go deep within to really actually do the work that needed to be done inside. You're gonna go to that hermit journey to really get to know yourself, to get reacquainted with yourself, okay? And then that's gonna bring you to your ultimate self, which is there, the Empress, sitting pretty, abundant, and in love, abundance in material gain, abundance in every aspect, okay? And look what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Two of Cups for you. This is the union. This is the union, okay? And pay attention to the red flags. Is at the bottom of the deck. This is the Women's Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. The signs are cautioning you. So yes, so there are red flags, and I felt like you knew them, you saw them, and that's why you felt you needed to you knew how to protect yourself with that Nine of Wands there, okay? And express your love. So you guys took that caution seriously. You saw that those red flags. You paid attention, and you heed the advices that are coming towards you. And now you're at a safer place. You've removed yourself from this disagreement or wherever there was disharmony, and now you're at a safer place. You are the Empress with this beautiful union coming together, like a give and take is there. The cups are extended and accepted because there's a warm embrace, okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Once you've gone to that hermit journey, you go deep inside to really get to know yourself, to understand that path you've just walked. You'll understand now, okay, it's okay to express myself. I can allow myself to let go. And that's what we're talking about, being at the crossroad here, with the Eight of Wands. At the beginning, they were crossing each other. That do I speak out my truth, or do I remain silent? And yes, you're gonna go through that, all of this, and then you're gonna understand yourself better, and know you're not gonna remain silent. It's okay to express yourself, to express your love, okay? Oh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Corrinus. I think that's the pronunciation. Life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Well, do you have a... Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk about, like, what... if it's a soulmate or twin flame, but having the Lovers, the Two of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups, and then there's express your love, you have the Empress. This is a quite passionate love here. This is about like a divine partnership, a very well protected partnership here, okay? At the very least, this is a very much a partnership, a connection that's not just in the physical. You're not just connected at the sacral chakra here. You're connected on a higher in higher realms as well. The card that came out for you, Taurus, is Master Jesus. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Further healing is possible at this time. Further healing is possible at this time. So if forgiveness is needed to If you need to extend forgiveness to someone, you're being encouraged to do so, to lighten the load. Just let go. Once you make that move, you leave this Five of Swords behind, you get on that boat, just let go of everything. Release all the troubles, forgive those that needs to be forgiving, including yourself, so you can bring yourself in very light. By the time you get to that hermit journey, you can lighten the load, you can bring yourself really to the ultimate self that you can be, which is like this Empress here. And I feel you're gonna do that, Taurus, and I'm so happy for you. And if this resonates, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone you think may benefit from this message. And if you're interested in a personal reading or a healing session through Reiki, please contact me at lanmou@gmail.com. There's information in the description box. Come back next week for the next set of reading for the beginning of September. And remember, as always, love is the only answer. Thank you so much. Bye.